Hello, hello, Chalk and History friends. It's Shelly, and it's Monday. Whoop, whoop. I have not received, excuse me, I have not received my mousy goodies yet. So we're going to just kind of spend some time and play with something else today while we wait. I am sorry about my throat. We will patiently wait for our mousy goodies. Say hello. You'll see that red live box at the top of your screen. Say hello when you hop on. So hopefully we'll get some comments. All right. So unfortunately, I'm happy, but I'm surprised that remember these? They were our monthly flowers of the month, and those have gone out of stock for April. So the reason I'm going to do this one is because my mother-in-law's birthday, or not birthday, but anniversary is in April, her wedding anniversary, and also, is it April? Now I'm wondering. I think it is. And her favorite flower is a daisy, so I thought, how cute would that be to make some cute little cards just with the daisies on the front? I think that would be darling. They would be blank. Or if you are a crafter, you can get all your stamps that have sayings on it and all that, and you can do the saying on the inside. I just thought it would be a cute little project today, so that's what we're gonna do. I also got Fangirl. This just came today, so I got my Fangirl. Let's talk about Fangirl. Fangirl is our color of the month. Let's take a peek at her. It's a really pretty, I think they called it a purple, but I call it more of a pink, of course. There is a really pretty shimmer in there. And let's see. Yeah, she's pretty. She's very pretty. So shimmer will only be around for, hang on, something's getting delivered. Maybe it's my Mickey Mouse stuff. I don't know. We'll have to wait. You can get this for a limited time, right? So this will probably be gone probably in the next couple of days. But if you join as a Perks member, Mobley, if you join as a Perks member, you can get this one jar free, okay? Otherwise, if you place an order until probably about the 14th or 15th, I think they kind of cut that off mid-month. You can add up to 3 jars into your order if you have a $75 plus order, okay? So just something to think about. Something to think about. She sure is pretty, and we'll play with her another time, because today we're going to play with blues. Lots of blues, because my mother-in-law likes blues. So I have over here, let's see. I wonder if we could do all shimmers. That would be pretty. So I have metallic eggshell blue. Let's see what other colors we have. What are shimmers here? We have Duchess, which was a shimmer. We have Glacier, that used to be a shimmer. And Fresh. Oh, Mobley Bear. So these are the colors we're going to work with today, and they're all shimmers. We're going to make 4 cards. Okay. I don't know why they sit in our driveway. He's just kind of hanging out, although I think that might be in the neighbor's yard. Okay, Mobs, come here. Come on, Bubba. All right, let's just dig right in. So this is the April Daisy. It looks like I'm spinning, but I'm not sure why I'm spinning because everything looks good. Let's just close this out for a minute. Let's restart Facebook and see what's going on here. It might be quite the lag. Okay, I think we're okay now. Okay, let's get this out of the container here. I'm surprised I don't have a marker. Yes, I do. Okay, let's get this. All right, this is the April Daisy. And then I pulled out 4 of the envelopes. I pulled out 4 cards and 4 envelopes from our, we used to have chalk suede. You can use cardstock, just make sure it's nice and smooth. Cut it to an A2 size, which is, they have 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, that would be the size. Folded. Unfolded, you would have, so if it's 8 1/2, you go 4 1/4, and if it's 5 1/2, it would be 11 this way, although that doesn't look like 11. That looks more like 8 1/2. Let me think, 8 1/2. So 4 1/4, 4 1/4, so that's 8 1/2. So yes, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 piece, and then you'll fold it in half if you don't have any of the chalk suede. All right. Now with chalk suede, it is, it's super smooth. It's really nice to work with. You don't necessarily have to fuzz it, but I will fuzz the transfer, okay? So let me get my fuzzing cloth here. There we go. Up there for a minute. So let's get this guy fuzzed pretty well. You can wax your chalk suede, but I think we'll be okay with just fuzzing. So we're just going to kind of move it around on our fuzzing cloth. It is like a terry cloth material. The other side has like a suede-y kind of feel to it, a micro. I want to say microfilm, but that's not right. It's just a smoother finish over there. I can't think of the word right now. All right, so we fuzzed our transfer. I don't fuzz transfers too often. I do not do that too often. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use the word April Daisy. So we're just going to concentrate on the daisies themselves. I'm going to kind of off-center it, kind of putting it to my right corner. Let's make sure it's opening correctly, okay? So that's that. Let's see if I have any tape. That, the Y gets kind of close, and I'm just going to make sure that I don't hit any of that. So we're going to go ahead and tape that off. Okay. And let's just do the word Daisy. Honestly, I could have done April too. So let's just do that so that we make sure we are not getting any of that on our card. Okay. Let's also make sure we have all the fuzzies and hairs out of there. And then smooth that back down. There's something up here in the corner. Okay, I got that too. Okay, all right, I'm excited to see. Let's see, I'm going to try to, I'm not really going to try to wash my screen unless it gets really clogged. But I'm going to try to go from light to dark. So let's start with this one. This is Glacier. Now this isn't in our regular line. This was one of our color of the months, I believe. So we're just going to take that off the lid there. And then we'll dip a little bit. You really don't need a lot. And then we're just going to go straight down. Okay. Get that entire transfer covered. Boy, this is really light. Light blue. Okay, excess back in that jar. Let's do this. Let's at least grab a little wipe here. And then we can put that down. Okay. Let's cut. You know what? We need to smooth out some lines here. Pretty color though. Very, very light. I don't remember that being so light. Okay. And then we will peel it gently. Hold your card down. Ooh, that's pretty. So pretty. Okay, now you can tell the center of the daisy is still sort of white. So at the end, I'm going to color those all in with the yellow, and then we'll go over again just to hit the light spot there. Okay, so let's just put that to the side. How pretty is that? That is really pretty. These will make such pretty stationery. Honestly, if you made 2 or 12 cards, I'll get 4 card blanks, make your own, buy them, whatever. And if you had one of every month, how cute would that be as a set? And then you could send them to your friends as a gift, or send them out as birthday cards, or just a I'm thinking of you kind of card. How cute, right? All right, let's get this dry. Let's see, I did smear it. I didn't think it was wet. It didn't feel wet, but it was. All right. It's all good. What a pretty color. I don't remember using glacier before. So pretty. Okay. We'll just leave that over here. All right, let's bring our next card over. Again, make sure it opens the way you want it to open. They also can open this way. Okay, or if you really want to be a trickster, you can have it go this way. They'd be like, what the heck? But we will keep it traditional. And we're going to lay, this time maybe we'll go in the right corner, or the left corner this time. Get that down there, that corner. And brush it out. You can see my screen is pretty clean, so I did a pretty good job of getting that excess out. Next one is metallic eggshell blue. I love my eggshell, so I'm pretty sure this is going to look pretty nice. Metallic. I'm just going to kind of give my squeegee a wipe. We're going to dig in, get some of that gorgeousness. And, ooh. Whoa, that's pretty. That is a very pretty color. Just a little bit more for the side here. Okay, now let's scrape off that excess. Wow, this is really pretty. How have I not used these colors before? I probably have, I just don't remember. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's get that closed up. And then we're going to gently remove. Hold my card down and pull straight down. Look at that. Wow. So pretty. Oh my goodness, you guys. That's so pretty. I think with every color, I'm going to do one in each corner. That's how we're going to do it. And it'll be a cute little set of 4. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and just put that aside. Let's grab our next one. Keep on going on. Okay. Card number 3, we have yet to wash. And then we're going to just kind of line it up in this corner. Make sure it's straight because there is a pretty good edge to that. Okay, gently rub that down. Don't want to transfer the color before it, which doesn't look like it's going to. So next one is going to be fresh. This one will be a little bit darker than our first one that we used. Let me go ahead and get that taken off. Fresh we've used before. Pretty sure anyway. Oh yeah. So far I'm liking fresh and the eggshell metallic. Okay, get that excess off. Put it back in our jar. Just make sure there's no lines. Smooth it out real nice. With shimmers, that's kind of nice too. You can play with them a little longer. They don't dry as quickly as our regular paste. Okay, and we're gonna come here. Maybe I'll take it from the bottom since I'll have more room to grab here. Get that off. Oh, wow, that's pretty too. So far, they've all turned out so beautiful. Oh, that's pretty. I'll hold them up at the very end. We'll see what color you guys like the best. That's pretty. Very, very pretty. Also, don't forget at the end, we will make sure we put the yellow centers in. Okay, we're just going to give those a head start to start drying. Was top left, so now this last one's going to go in the top right. Excuse me, hiccup. Okay, let's bring our screen over. You guys, this is card number 4, and we still have yet to clean our screen. We have been getting really good results. This way. Hi Pam, how are you today? All right, last color we're going to use is Duchess. Do you remember Duchess? That was like a Cinderella color. Ooh, this, oh. Okay, guys, with the Disney release, since we've got this awesome relationship with Walt Disney and collaboration, I've heard that we're going to get, you know, like we're going to introduce several different lines. So this first time was Mickey and his gang. The next one, I believe, well, I don't know if the next one is this, but one of the lines will be princesses. Oh my gosh, would that not be awesome if they reintroduced Duchess? I think I should tell them that they should re-release it or have a special promo, like if you spend so much you can get a jar. Oh, that would be amazing, because this is a beautiful color. Okay, let's get that excess off. Who has Duchess? Raise your hand. Yeah, I do. Close it. All right, let's peel this one off. So pretty. All of these are all so different. So pretty. Like the bottom, the side, the lines are kind of getting iffy, so we may want to, once this is good and dry, we'll redo that, I think. We'll have to probably clean it out a little bit. But the screen is still printing so nicely. I think she's gonna love it. I'll probably tie it in a little pack for her, like get a little twine or something. Cute, cute, cute. Pretty, that's Duchess. Okay, so Duchess, and then that was, I can't remember, Duchess, and then Glacier, and then this was the metallic eggshell blue. This was this one, this was this one. And then the very first one we did was Fresh. No, Glacier was first, and then this one was Fresh. Yeah. So there's your 4 cards. Like I said, we're gonna wait till the middle's dry, or the cards dry a little bit. I think that's dry. That's dry. That's dry. That one's probably still a little wet. So what I'm gonna do is, while we're waiting for them to be totally dry, is I'm going to color in the centers with a yellow acrylic brush pen. You most certainly could use your chalk paste to fill in that center. I just figured this is going to be easier to get a little pen in there and get that colored in. Okay. So I'm going to shimmy these over here. Just grab them as I need them. Okay. You could also do it on the envelopes. So if you wanted to just do a sunflower here, that would be cute. Down in a corner, that would be also cute. All right, let's just color this in. And I'm just going right over whatever chalk paste may have been in that center. Honestly, we wouldn't really, I don't know if we really need to redo it, because it does kind of show through. Let's see. I think I kind of like that, just like it is. How cute is that? There's really no yellow to shade in there. So cute. Okay. I first do the outlining area. And then we could just color that in. There we go. There's those two. Let's bring this one over. I love these acrylic markers, you guys. If you need a link to these are wonderful. They're not chalk markers, they're acrylic paint, so you can use them on wood and that kind of thing too. but they are pretty awesome. I like that one. I like it with the blue more than I do the greens. What do you guys think? They're all very pretty. There we go. Oh my gosh, I really love that. Those turned out so pretty. I love them. I hope you guys do too. But what a great idea, right? You can create your own little stationery. And again, you don't have to use the flowers of the month. You can use any A size transfer or B size, because sometimes there's B size that have smaller components on it. But how cute is that? How cute is that? Let's take an envelope. And for grins and giggles, we're gonna let these dry. Let's give them a quick little shot of hot air here. Keep these dried up. Probably won't stack them together just yet. I'll let them get nice and dry. So nothing smears. So cute. Okay. All right, let's put these to the side here. I think we'll be okay here. Okay. Let's just see. Let's clean our screen real quick because we do have to fix that one. Excuse me. I have the hiccups and I can't not get rid of them. All right, let's get a wipe. Oh, looks like I'm getting close to the end. I hate when they start to bunch up and can't undo them. There we go. I'm also gonna get this. I'm gonna spray it. Let's get our board eraser wet. I love our board erasers. This is probably one of the best tools we ever came out with. All right, let's start wiping this down. What we're doing is we're just getting all of that excess that was kind of left behind. Get that off. Okay, we're gonna leave that tape on there. And then let's kind of wipe it down again with this. Okay, now we'll take it off the table. Let's turn it over. So now this cleans this side of your screen because you want both sides of your screen to be clean, okay? If you feel like it's sticking in there, which it is a little bit, because let's be honest, we did 4 layers. So it is gonna start to stick in there. We're gonna just give that a second to kind of soften up that paste for us. Let that sit for a little bit here. Okay, and then I'll come in with my board eraser here. Try and get in those little lines. If anywhere it's going to stick, it's going to be in those little teeny lines inside. Don't be afraid to scrub a little bit. Our transfers are pretty durable. Of course, you don't want to scrape out the actual design, so you do have to be a little careful, but don't be afraid to put a little muscle behind it. Okay. All right, I think we are good. A good way to check is once it's all clean and dry, let's get a paper towel. Just want to get that moisture off. Okay, because if you're going to put that right back on one of your projects, the moisture will reactivate your paste, okay, if it sits there long enough. Or it'll smear it, and you don't want that. All right, perfect. It's nice and clean. Little string there. All right, let's bring back the one. Draw your space. Let's get rid of this too. Hopefully I'm not spinning on your end, you guys, because I am spinning over here, which is a bummer. I apologize. All right, we're going to reline this up, and then we'll work on the envelope real quick. Let me line this back up. And I'm just going to do the line. That's all I'm going to concentrate on is that line. Just gonna get a teeny little, and that was the last one we played with Duchess. Just gonna get a little bit off the lid here. Oops. There was a little bit in the corner that didn't. Okay, so we're just going to go down, fill that in. Fill it in here. I thought I heard something. Okay, go across. Okay, let's gently take that off. So you don't want to lay down anything more. All right, there we go. Okay, now you can see that line. It was very faint before. All right, so we'll put that to the side. So now we're trying something. We're just gonna do, oh, I guess you can't really do it because it's the opposite. Be cute to just go around that screen. You would almost have to block it off with some tape. It might be possible. Let's see. Let's see what we can make happen. I'm gonna choose this guy here. We're gonna make it a square then. Let's do it on the front. All right, we're gonna just put it down here. We're just experimenting. Okay, just kind of lay it down around here. Get your transfer tape, or you could use washi tape. And then I'm gonna block it right here. We wanna make sure that's gonna look like a square too. Okay, so let's do that. Right down here and on this side, we already have transfer material that's covering that, so we don't have to worry about that. So maybe I'll just take it right up to the letter. That's what I'm gonna do, I think. Here, let's do that, or not the letter, I'm sorry. We're gonna take it up right to the flowers since that's what they did on the bottom and side. So we're just gonna kind of meet it at the top. Okay, go across. And then we'll form a box on this side. This will be cute. All right, and then since we have this color open, we'll just go with this. Dig in a little bit here. I'm gonna try not to get those lines. We don't want those. I'm gonna avoid that if I can. straight down. Okay, mix this in that jar. We're gonna see how this looks. If it turns out, then I'll probably do the other 3. Because how cute is that to have your stationery all match, all matchy match. I like to match stuff. That is me. Hopefully I did this. Hopefully it's facing the right way, meaning it opens. Yes, I did. Woohoo! Look how cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, you can have matching your envelopes, matching your card. How cute. All right, let's get that. You know what? I didn't even fuzz anything and that came off real nice. We'll get this dry and then we'll fill in that center. And then we ought to just do the rest. Why not? So do not be afraid to look at your transfers and explore, like, what can I do with this? How can I use this beyond the initial, first intended use? Sometimes there is no intentions on how you have to use them, right? Sometimes it's all up to your imagination on how you can use them. Oh my gosh, but I love that. This is so darling. And I think she's gonna love it. She will love it. All right, you guys, look how cute that is. So cute. I probably will not take any more time from you today. I appreciate you guys hopping on with me today. We are here in Low Country, having some downtime for a while. And I hope you guys enjoy your day. I am waiting for Mickey Mouse to come to my front door. And then we'll probably start tomorrow with doing some Mickey Mouse type stuff. All right, guys, don't forget Fangirl. Last day to get this gal for free when you join as a Perks member. So if you want to comment Perky, Perky, I will, I'll show you how to do that. You get 30% off your purchases that you ever make. You get privy information to sales and promos that not everybody is privy to. And yeah, you get $20 to spend on all your orders every month. So you can't go wrong, you guys. It's a great program. We love it as designers. Of course, you could always upgrade to a designer if you'd like to make a business out of it, or if you'd like to just have it as a little side gig, do some selling at vendor fairs and craft shows, that kind of thing. So, Fangirl, come join my Perky program.